Yesterday there were a lot of points given, a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance. Everybody put out. But as you know, there's going to be someone up here, there's going to be a lot of people here, and there's going to be someone here. As of right now, this is your mission commander because Chris Way has the most points. He is your leader.
Being granted the leadership position is definitely a big responsibility with 32 people that you don't know very well and that have a huge spectrum of ability. There are SEALs, there are Rangers, there are special operators here, and there are also civilians that have almost no experience in anything that we're doing. And making sure that they're accountable and that we're accountable for their performance is certainly a big responsibility.
So far, this competition's going really well. I have heard from maybe 6 or 7 people this morning that they're a little beat up, a little sore, and really tired. And I told them, I said, but the good news is you're way better off right now than you're going to be tomorrow, because every day is going to get harder.
So why I decided to take part in Surviving Man is it mirrors a lot of the stuff that I've done previously, and I thought, man, I can do a lot of that stuff, you know, and I was worried about some of it, but, you know, I want to know where I am. I want to go up against the best guys they could find, and I want to see where I rank among that. I want my kids to see me doing it and saying, yeah, that's my dad out there, he's killing it.
We call it the Pinnacle Shot, shooting some big rifles. 45 seconds to make 12 shots at downrange 100, 200, and 400 yards targets, with a platform that the contestants only had a little time to practice with.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mann. This is in our GLX, which if you guys are familiar with primary arms, that's our mid-tier. Now that being said, this has all of our newest technology, so it's actually a really good optic for the price point. This reticle is one of our ACSS reticles, so if you're familiar with primary arms, that's really what sets us apart from everybody else. Just to kind of go over the optic itself, I have the zero stop, zero lock style turrets. Now I've already set that up for you, so it's basically you're just going to point, shoot, and I'm going to explain more in depth of where you need to hold over on the reticle. So this thing is specifically set up for this caliber and this bullet grain. So basically what that's meaning is once we get this thing all dialed in, it's just point, shoot. You just got to know where to point and shoot on the reticle.
The Overwatch Commander is our support system for the platform. So this is a tripod monopod system. You can accept natural cant even on your firing control if you want to. So again, you see not only in articulation completely. Now, if I were to loosen the lower tension knob that actually is at the base of this, or I choose not to, I actually can still move with the weapon system while staying connected. So again, with this, I'm not having to detach from the system that is supporting the weight of the firearm.
I'll be standing by at the ready to do the adjustments to you to find your natural pocket real quick when you shoulder into the rifle. I'll keep the base locked in. The only thing I ask is you guys don't come in and stomp down on the legs. It's not designed for that. It's for you to actually stand on either side.
It's same platform we shot yesterday, the AR 5.56, but the ranges have extended considerably. I think our farthest range yesterday was 100 yards. We're going out to 400 yards today. So your fundamentals of shooting have to be on point to start hitting targets at 200 and 400 yards. And you got a minute to put 12 rounds down range. That's a challenge.
I would like to say, yeah, I'm going to go out and I'm going to hit all the targets, but I'm definitely going to give it everything I have and see what happens. My competitive advantage comes from very early on, just very driven into sports, into athletics, always competing. Like I remember crying after like losing a 5th grade basketball game and everybody's looking at me like, what's your problem, bro? This is 5th grade.
In terms of mission planning, I would say my strengths would probably be, I'm definitely a shooter first and foremost, and as long as I'm comfortable with the weapon system, I'm gonna get hits. My name is Isaac Du Bois, and I am from Eagle Mountain, Utah. Very competitive person. I don't like to lose at anything, and I've always been that way, and it's just the way I am. I always want to be number one.
What's interesting about this setup is the tripod. Normally in the standing position you don't have support, but this tripod creates some support, and it's adjustable so you can adjust from 100, 200, and 400 yards, which is unique.
I was unfamiliar with the tripod system, so that took a little bit of getting used to, but got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. I had every target all the way out to the 400. I felt pretty good about it.
I have never shot long range. Leave that to the snipers. I don't plan on sniping people, so I haven't practiced that, but it looks fun.
I've never shot anything past 100 yards, so it's totally new for me, a new platform. But it's really motivating to get into more of the precision rifle training, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Give it all I got and try to be smart and play the long game, but at the same time, I don't want to hold anything back.
My goal today is to really make sure I'm focusing. I don't have a lot of distractions. I was a little nervous. I haven't shot in a while, but it was good.
Shooting off of a tripod like that, there were some issues with pivoting, but overall it was an awesome experience. Lots of adrenaline still pumping right now. 45 seconds is a very short window to hit all of those, so they definitely made it challenging.
Well, it's smooth, good trigger pull, and it's just a great rifle. Shoot.
So far today, we've been shooting at 100, 200, 400 with an AR. I got 10 out of 12 on the AR. I typically would expect myself to get all 12 out of 12. There's a little bit of a different platform here today than what I'm used to.
Shooting that rifle was smooth as butter. That trigger was amazing.
Didn't do as well as I thought I was going to do, but it was still a lot of fun. That was a good AR, some of the best I've shot.
That is a nice shooting piece of weapon there. You know, that tripod, never shot like that before, but you know, I'm real happy with what I shot there. A little bit more time, I would have had a perfect score, but I'm not going to rush a shot, so I shot perfect for the time I had.
My plan is just to finish hopefully ahead of the people who are ahead of me.
Wow, that was pretty damn good.
I don't remember if I shot a perfect score, but I know I did really well. The tripod was something new. It's a new design, something I'd never used before. Just trying to handle a 55-grain bullet and, you know, 15, 20 mile an hour winds can be tough.
What's amazing is how everyone did under the circumstances. One contestant made all 12 shots, Chris Way. but 6 contestants tied for second place, shooting 10 shots each, and 8 tied for third with 9 shots each. Next up, the 50 cal. No points for this one, but the experience of shooting that bad boy is a reward in itself.
My name is Josh Marcus. Like yesterday, I'm the owner of Core Lead Operations. Sitting here in front of us is the Elitist. It's our 50 BMG custom-made precision rifle. What we're gonna do today is shoot this at 600 yards. This thing's capable for 2,500 plus. We've done it before. Who hasn't shot a 50 cal before? The biggest thing you gotta focus on is when you guys get behind this rifle, make sure you grab the rifle and bring it into your body and you hold on to it tight. You do not wanna have any gap between the rifle and yourself before you pull the trigger, because you'll know the second you do it, and you'll never do it again. So when you put the magazine in, there's a notch in the back here. There's a notch in the inside of the chassis. So all you're gonna do is just roll it up in here and then slap it in just like that. Okay, so it's back first and then straight up.
Today we're gonna shoot a 50 cal. Looks like it's gonna be 3 rounds. I've never shot one of those, so I'm kind of interested in finding out what that's all about.
Right now they're setting up the 50 cal, and so there's a mixed group. Some have shot a 50 cal before, some have not. Although it's another long rifle, it's a bolt action. It is a huge round, 750 grains, a ton of powder. I mean, it's literally, the round is that long in the casing, and it rocks you. It's intimidating, especially after you pull a trigger that first time. And it's like, oh my gosh, and you have to completely reset because the recoil is so significant. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they deal with the adversity of shooting a 50 cal. Now, the weapon they're shooting today is stripped down. It's quite a bit lighter than many 50 cals are. They got the weight down using carbon fiber and stuff to 18 pounds. It's going to be on a bipod because it's a very big weapon to try and shoot unsupported. So we'll be at a table with a bipod, and the recoil is pretty remarkable, and it gets your attention. And now if you're intimidated for your second, third, or fourth shot, that's going to play in. So you've got to really follow through. You've got to have a good stock weld, pull that in really nice and tight, and squeeze that trigger. And that anticipation is going to kill it.
Well, that's a 50 BMG. It's an absolutely gorgeous gun made with a carbon fiber barrel. It's really light, so it kicks a little more than the ones I've been used to shooting, but it's got an amazing muzzle brake on it. It has some recoil, and I'm a big girl, so it moved me quite a bit.
That was the 50 BMG. That was 2 for 2 at 600 yards, and that was amazing. You got to manhandle the rifle. You got to not let the rifle manhandle you. You just got to get behind it and hold on for dear life. There is no better sound in the world than hitting steel, especially at that distance, especially with a cartridge this big. It's one of the best feelings in the world is hearing that ting. Kind of makes you giddy from the toes all the way up to here.
I think the longest kill in combat is done with that round, over a mile.
I've never shot a 50 BMG, so looking forward to it. I'm not really nervous. I think we're in good hands out here.
Hi.
No, I think the 50 cals are bigger than I am. It'll be an interesting experience.
Just shot the 50 cal. That thing's spectacular. It's about 18 pounds alone without the scope. The way it kicked me is like it was like getting kicked by a mule for the first time.
I was able to shoot a 50 cal. I've never shot a 50 cal before. I don't know what position I am, but I promise you that I'm fighting to get to the top and get to that #1 spot.
Well, one of the candidates actually picked the 50 up and shot it standing, so I was pretty impressed by that.
You can do it! Woo!
Yeah!
Nobody knows this yet, but what's going to happen after this is they're going to be doing a tire pull, but it's going to be hard on them. And they're already saying, well, if I skip this evolution, I'll just take zeros. So you're going to see a big spread after today. The top people, and it's going to separate the men from the boys or the women from the girls or whatever. There's going to be a big spread after today because some people already talk about, I won't do that evolution, it's going to hurt me too much. But that's okay, that's okay. It's all going as we planned it.
And now we come to the tire pull. What can I say? If you just had dinner, you might want to skip this part.
You're gonna grab one rope, which is gonna have 2 tires on it.
Perfect.
Grab it.
We had some surprise PT where we did some tire drags, and man, that was killer. Not only was it introducing the strength part of it, but then how fast can you do it without overdoing your exertion?
Are you ready? Go!
During the tire pull, we all lined up on a line and we had to sprint to the end of the range, grab 2 tires in a rope and pull it back. But the issue is that 1 or 2 people in front of me were getting the dust everywhere, so especially the people, you know, who were behind me, it was just like swimming in dust. So you didn't notice it, and then you're inhaling really deep, and then as soon as you're done, people just start throwing up. We inhaled a lot of dirt, and I think every one of us were coughing for the last hour.
I'm definitely a shooter. I'm not really a runner, but personally, I need to work on my physical fitness a little bit more. I got a few days notice before I had to come out here, so I wasn't training like everybody else was, but I got the email, and 2 days later, I was out here giving it my all.
I think mentally is stronger than physical in anybody, and so, you know, if you don't quit, you'll be amazed what physically you can do. You know, the mental aspect, if you do quit, it doesn't matter how much more your body had left. So I think I'm ready with both, but certainly mentally.
On your mark, get set, go!
We ran and then we pulled some tires. That was crazy. The running part to go get the tires wasn't so bad, but pulling it back, oh man, it definitely smoked a lot of us. My legs feel like spaghetti. I'm feeling a little tired, knees hurt. Definitely struggling.
Mark, set, go!
You know, we had that tire pull event where it's 200-meter sprint followed by a 200-meter tire drag on the way back. You had 2 tires attached to a rope that you just had to drag back, and I knew that was somewhere I could make up a little bit of ground, so I tried to go all out on it, and I paid for it. It was tough. Those last couple yards, I was struggling to get there, but finished up and happy with my time.
So we did the PT with the tire pull, and on the way back, we kicked up so much dust. Somehow I inhaled enough of it that it's irritated my lungs. And I need to be sitting out for a little while. What did you call it? It's
spasm.
So my lungs were displeased and did not want to let me take in enough air. And I need to sit down and relax, because even now, talking to you, I'm still dropping my blood oxygen a little.
That was a good group. They pushed it pretty hard. Obviously, we're dragging the tires back. You got to try and keep the momentum, those legs pumping. Got to dig in a little bit, bend at the waist, and that's a burner, a thigh burner for sure.
So the tire pull today was pretty rough and unexpected. I'm not going to say that it's 100%, but I'm definitely putting effort into everything I do.
Some guys, when they came in here, they thought that they were hot shots and they wanted everybody to know it. You know, those aren't really the people that I'm worried about. People I'm worried about here people who come in and put their head down and just work hard and win every single challenge.
What they have to focus on to succeed in surviving man is don't lose sight of the prize, and the prize is mission success. Everything they're doing here is for mission success, being part of a team, and we're seeing that. The team is really gelling, and it's good to see. Especially that they're all graded for everything. It's all point system. So it's individual points, but they're still helping each other. Really, my philosophy is, if you push yourself hard enough and you think it's too hard, you're wrong until the point comes where you might be hallucinating, bleeding, or passing out. And so I would push myself to the limit where I'd collapse, bleed, or start hallucinating. And I don't want to get anybody to that point, but I want to get them just under that and then back off, because we don't want to hurt anybody. But if people are willing to give it that much, back off right before they get hurt, that's what we're looking for.
Coming up in the next episode.
But I want to see above how good they are on the ropes or climbing. I want to see how strong they are up here and what their character is.
She came off not knowing how close she was to the end.
What got me through it was thinking about my kids.